What's going on, folks? My name is Josh. You guys are watching The Outdoor Dude. Thanks for coming back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about my brand new Googan Squad Green Series rod. Stick around.
Look at that big mamma jamma, folks.
Now that we got rid of all the haters, let's get to it. I've got a brand new Googan Squad Green Series rod. Now, so far, first impressions, I really like it. I think it's incredibly light and balanced, and the proprietary grips feel absolutely perfect. Now, watching on the Googan YouTube channel, I saw a ton of R&D and time and effort put into the making of these rods, so I was super excited to get my hands on it. Now, of course, because I'm using a Googan product in the video, I'm going to inevitably have some Googan haters. It has become really cool to hate the Googans because they got popular when it was new and easy to do, and some guys that may or may not have been better anglers, and now they're jealous. Or maybe they don't like the whole pomp and circumstance and the whole getting real excited in the videos. I've heard that be a common complaint. So just shut up and don't watch, dude. Why complain? I've seen other complaints about durability and whatnot. I saw people saying, oh, I lost the skirt on my jig on the first cast. Or I've seen them say, I broke the lip off the square bill on the first few casts. It's always, I did this on the first few casts, or it broke in the first few casts. And my only response to that is, they have customer service, to which I am not. So direct your hateful comments somewhere else, because guess what? I don't care. But if you have a problem with their products, why complain on the internet? Wouldn't the appropriate avenue be to call their customer service, get reimbursed for your money spent? Now, I've been watching a handful of the Googans since before they were Googans. There weren't many people doing fishing videos in the early days of YouTube, and I watched a lot of the people that were doing. And at the time, I even said to my now wife, then girlfriend, I said, this is a new era in fishing and anything hobby or professional sport-wise, because you can get the exposure and you don't need to be that professional spending all that money in tournaments, and you can do it on the ponds around your house if you can make entertaining enough content and people are willing to watch. And this is one of the things that escapes a lot of people when they complain about the Googans, is they say they're not good enough, they're not that great a bass fisherman, they're not this, they shouldn't be doing this. The thing that's escaping them the most when they're complaining about this is the fact that the masses are deciding. People are watching. People like them and they are watching. Then the next thing they'll do is they'll try to then discredit the viewer of the Googans, as if they can knock the viewers of the Googans down a peg, that will somehow take away the validity of the viewership that the Googans get. Now, do I like all those guys individually? No. Now, does that drive me to boot up my computer, pull out my phone, and pull out a video that I don't want to watch and then make a comment that's super aggressive? No. Hey, we are fishing something a little bit different. Obviously, you can tell I had a new rod. And a buddy of mine went to a garage sale, got some baits. He's a walleye guy, not a bass guy. He saw this there and he's like, hey man, maybe Josh would like that bait. And I've never fished with Outcast tackle, but I am a big fan of Seth Fighter. Now, for those of you who don't know, Seth Fighter's from the Bass Master Elite Tour. He's angler from Minnesota, sponsored by Outcast Tackle. Just because a pro uses it doesn't mean it's a good jig, but I do like him and I respect him, so I figure I'll take that jig, dude. I'll give that thing a try. So let's cast this thing around. We're here at a golf course pond. It's a little bit gloomy, it's a little bit windy. This is a good day for fishing. We're gonna try to catch some fish. Now, as you guys know, I am a spinnerbait guy, so I do have one of those tied on as well. Hoping I don't have to pick that up. Hoping we can get it done with this here jig. Let's get going. Feels good. We've got this Outcast jig. Outcast jig. Got this thing trailered with the Zoom Fat Albert curltail grub and green pumpkin. A good trailer for a chartreuse and white jig like this. I've been told that this pond is holding some good fish. I'm not sure. I've only caught them in the other pond, but I haven't spent a lot of time fishing this one. So, we're gonna do that today. It is friggin' cold this morning though, I'll tell you. A bit stiff, but it is medium heavy. I'm used to the Abu Garcia Vengeance, which is probably a little bit light in the, like, it's got a big bend to it. I always thought maybe it was a little bit too bendy for a medium heavy. Wind-blown banks. Got a little swim jig action in the spring. Should be the deal. Ooh, water is far warmer than anticipated. Okay, dude. Well, I don't know. We're gonna move our way around this side. Fish this little spot out in front of me. How deep is that? Holy moly. A few feet. Got one. Got a little guy. Just jigging it. Just jigging it. Ow. Just a little guy, but he's a little warmer than I expected. It's a little further along in this pond than I expected. Oh, thanks, buddy. Messed up my trailer and the jig a little bit. Holy moly. So you stand back off the bank and you kind of work that edge that you're already at and just kind of flip to it. Make sure that there's no fish just kind of hanging out right out in front of you. A lot of dust kicked up right here. I'm wondering what the heck's going on. Got one. Another one. Same spot. Doing the same thing. Hey, buddy. A little bit better. Little bit better. Hey, dude. Got a lot of fight in them. A little bit better. Thank you, fish. Girthy. Nice health. Healthy fish. All right, let's get another little release here. Thanks, bud. 2 fish already on the Outcast tackle swim jig. Not bad. There's a bluegill. What you doing, little buddy? We got a groundskeeper. I've been told it's okay to fish here, but we'll see.
How you doing, man?
How you doing?
Catch anything yet?
Just 2 small ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's some honking bass in that pond over there by 12. The 12th green.
Over here?
Yeah, the pond over there.
All right, I'm gonna go check.
The little kid, he's a tiny little kid. He caught a 6-pound largemouth, man.
Oh, today?
No,
Oh, okay.
This week.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah, it's a big honking ass fish.
Thanks, man.
I'll give you right over if you want.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I got a bunch of. Yeah, I could probably put my bag in there. Oh. Ooh, sand pit.
Yeah. Yeah, he was fishing in over there, right on this bank here.
Okay, yeah, this one's closer to the building there. Yeah. Sure. Thanks, bro. Just got a ride on the golf cart. He did take me like so far away, but there's supposed to be some giants in here. He said a kid caught a 6-pounder out of here. I mean, you know, we'll see. All right, let's try spinnerbait. Came all the way over here, man. We gotta try a bunch of stuff. I got a hike ahead of me to get back. Got one. Got one. Little guy. But I did catch a bass. All right. Well, let's hope the quality jumps up a little bit. Oh, we are recording. Sweet, dude. Thank you, buddy. Oh, dang it. I hope I got that release on the small camera, because apparently I wasn't recording on the bigger camera. I hit the button. I don't know what the heck happened, dude. Okay, well, he came from way out there. Let's see if we can make something happen again. All right, we're gonna go around this pond a little bit more. I'll tell you what, I used to down on this jig head shape because it just looks dumb and it's ugly, but that doesn't really matter. This thing comes through not brush, but this thing comes through these reeds, it comes through grass, like, dang, dude, it's really good. Guys, next day, it just rained. We've been having storms all dang day. Really wanted to get a couple more fish for the video, so we're back out with the Googan rod. Same swim jig, same trailer, in fact. Okay, let's keep moving. The rain has been coming and going the whole time, so I am not bringing the large camera with me. Often get crushed right there. I think for this bait to work right now, we're gonna have to take advantage of those shadows. Still rocking the Outcast tackle swim jig. We've got the Googan Go 2 rod, medium heavy, fast, 7-footer. Oh, we might have just lost her. Oh, came back. 20-pound fluoro. Got one. No. I had one. Dude. Swim jig's not the deal, dude. We're gonna hit all the same spots with a spinnerbait. I think we're gonna have better luck. Oh no, it's starting to rain, dude. If this rain doesn't calm down, we gotta go. This camera is not a newer GoPro. It can't handle that moisture. Got one. There it is. It is the deal. Just had to find one. Good fighter. Little buddy, were you on a bed? Oh Lord, got all tangled up in my stuff here. Okay. Well, started to prove my point. Didn't necessarily prove it yet, but little guy. Oh, there's a belly on you. Nice little belly. Decent little fish. Okay, cold, but it hit it pretty hard, fought pretty hard. Time to throw this guy back. Plenty of deep water here for the critics that think I'm releasing my fish in a poor way. Where I can, I do. Where I can't, I'll do my best. Thank you, little fella. Okay. What'd we do here? All right, we're back. He might have been in that little brush pile, actually. Might not have been on a bed at all. And I had a feeling I might be able to get a bite on this bank. Been tough going here. trying to get a couple more fish for this video using the Googan rod. Not the bait that I started with, but the whole idea here is to catch and not to burn down on an idea that ain't working. Dang, what the heck lives there? Coyote or something? Some critter lives down in there. Pretty big. Our coyotes are pretty big, but I don't know. Got one. There's a fish. There we go. Hey, buddy. Hanging out by that brush. Little short and fat, man. Even these short ones are super fat right now. Look at that thing. Thanks, bud. Oh, he almost got off, dude. Thank God I had him. Thank God you keep that pressure on. Don't let him go. Nice belly on him. Fat fish. Very cool. Thanks, girl. That's a nice looking fish, dude. Thanks, girl. Got one. Was that a northern? Dude, that thing hit hard. Pickerel. Dude, that thing hit so hard. Almost got off. Thanks, bud. All right. Here you go. Oh, sweet. All right, we caught a toothy critter that hit this thing super hard. Hit it like a dang freight train. So we're going to retie and be right back. Let's go. All right, folks, we are retied. Let's friggin' go. The only thing I don't like about this rod so far is that when I get a little whippy with my casts, you know, I'm not supposed to. I know, that's my fault. But my line tends to get caught in the bait keeper there. And it's kind of frustrating, but I'm sure, being that it is my fault from being so dang whippy, I'm sure fishing more with this rod will force me to start casting a little bit better so that doesn't happen.
All right, guys, so we caught some fish. Had to split this video into 2 separate days. Not 2 separate videos, but had to split it into 2 separate days because just didn't feel like I caught enough fish for a full video at the golf course. But that outcast tackle swim jig definitely performed pretty well. Sorry, I'm like on the edge of losing my voice right now. And we got airplanes. Southwest. Anyway, guys, the Googan rod. Let's get this right out there, right off the gate. I'm not sponsored by Googan. I was sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that right now. It is currently up in the air. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, no hard feelings. We'll just save that for another video. So I bought the Googan rod myself, and so far my first impressions of fishing with it for this on day 1 are that it's incredibly lightweight, the lightest rod I've ever felt. It also has a lot of backbone for a medium heavy compared to the other rods that I have fished. I've fished a lot of that Abu Garcia Vengeance. I have fished some other low end rods, but I was always that kind of guy that was like, use what you can afford, and I still am that guy, but I was always that guy that's like, use what you can afford, and dude, you can still catch fish and have a good time on cheap gear, and you definitely can. But one thing I know for sure after using that Googan rod is that you can be a lot more comfortable and get a lot more out of your rod if you spend just a little bit more money. I'm doing an outro, and I found this guy on the ground. Anybody know what kind of soft plastic that is? Hit it up in the comments. It's got little segments in it, like a bone, like a skeleton. and a pretty flat end to it. Goes down to sharp tip at the end, at the other end. It's a worm and an EWG, had some braid on it. I mean, the littering at this spot is insane. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked today's video. Hopefully you aren't one of the butthurt Googan haters. You know, let's touch on that for a second. Googan haters. Haters of any fishing product that take to the internet, just blah, 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 right? What would you call that kind of person? What would we call a person who has a problem with a certain company or product and takes to the internet to complain rather than calling the customer service of that company and getting the issue resolved? Now, I would call him a Karen, but you guys make up your own mind. I really do hope that those of you who aren't Googan haters actually liked the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so YouTube notifies you when I do a new video. YouTube cares about the comments, so just comment the word comment. Say nice or something like that. I don't care. Just help me out and hit me with a comment. Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.